Hello and welcome to Wyvern Gaming. I am Wyvern.
And I'm Keiji.
And last time we completed the rest of the Battlesphere challenges and got the rest of the Time Capsules. And in this part we are going to be watching the Time Capsules.
And if we have a bit of time remaining, we'll take on Merga again.
Yep. And we had previously seen 1, 5 and 15, haven't we? Yeah, I think it's 1, 5 and 15.
Yeah, but we'll watch them all again in order anyway.
Yeah, so let's go.
This is our final message. A message that we leave for the future. Although we will respect the wishes of your people and allow our influence to pass into legend, there will come a time in your history when you must learn the truth. When we were stranded here, we sought desperately to return to our world. We wasted countless years trying to find a way home, but we are no closer to an answer than when we started. We decided that helping your civilization survive and prosper was a more efficient use of our technology. We have condensed our energy reserves into a physical relic of extraordinary power. With proper care, you may one day use it to travel to the stars, to find the answers that we alone could never find. If you wish to know more, you'll have to access our internal database. I pray that it is still intact by the time you receive this message. May the winds of time carry you for eternity.
Okay.
So that was the Kingdom's Stone.
Stone, yes. So that's where
I wonder if that's the records that he's left behind?
Yeah, I wonder. It must be the rest of these must be.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, Avalis Day. After many years, the restoration of Bakunawa is almost complete. Just in time for the anniversary of our landing on this planet. Avalis Day. Thinking about how far we've come makes me so proud to be an Earth Dragon. When we first crash-landed here, the natives didn't even have a name for this planet, much less the tools and technology to properly explore and utilize its resources. Now look at us. We have proper cities alight with modern conveniences, medicines and technological advancements for all. We've even put those ocean dwellers to work on Bakunawa, lifting them out of their primitive tribal ways. Avalis Day will be a grand celebration. End entry.
So it's pretty clear what's going on there then.
Yeah. I wonder how enthusiastic those quote-unquote primitive ocean dwellers were. Bakunawa Rising.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, Bakunawa Rising. Bakunawa is now undergoing a full evaluation of the ship's systems. We are weeks away from having a fully functional spacecraft again. This is so exciting. However, I'm sad to report that not everyone shares in that excitement. There have been rumblings of dissatisfaction from the laborers working on Bakunawa's restoration, complaining about long hours and dangerous conditions. I think it's just a bunch of backtalk from some people who've had it too good for too long. My maid Perlis agrees, and she's one of them. Fortunately, she's one of the good ones. Spirits know some of these ocean dwellers need to learn their place. End entry.
Wow. But she's one of the good ones. Jeez.
Yeah, that's a bit...
yeah, that was...
favoritism right there.
Yeah, and... Bakunawa Abandoned.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, Bakunawa Abandoned.
From rising straight to abandoned?
We think it was an accident. I really don't know what to believe right now. The Bakunawa Restoration Project has been shut down. The ocean dwellers are angry. All of them. Perlis is gone, and so have all our other ocean dweller servants. When I asked Father where they went, he insisted that they'd taken time off to celebrate some kind of holiday. He wouldn't look at me when he told me that. When I asked about what happened with Bakunawa, he told me to mind my own business, still refusing to look at me. I think we've done something truly terrible today. End entry.
Well, I guess we know what happened that day.
Yeah, I think we heard from Merga what happened.
Yeah, we sent them on a holiday.
Yeah, where there's candy and sunshine.
For a interesting definition of holiday.
Yeah. Okay, here's the one that I believe we found in the museum.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, ocean dweller rumors. There's been talk of some kind of new threat arising from the ocean dwellers. A champion of immeasurable power, biologically engineered for war. I don't know how substantial these rumors are, but given their current level of righteous descent, I wouldn't dismiss their ability to craft such a beast. Father is convinced that we've run out of options for dealing with these savages. If that's the case, then there isn't much time left. I have to act without his permission. I will leave the capital and head for Perusa to negotiate some kind of peace with the ocean dwellers. Surely they'll listen to reason. We're all living on this planet together after all. End entry.
Well, now you are, because Bakunawa's basically not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And I love the quotes given, the quotes around savages, given that how she was talking about them previously. Okay.
That was the one we saw in the museum.
Yeah. So, and number 6, trapped.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, trapped.
Is the ground
My
changed?
ocean dweller hosts
I think so, yeah.
decided that, as the Magister's daughter, I would be
Hosts.
more useful to them as a hostage. Marvelous. The nature of my imprisonment was discussed in a meeting between the Ocean Dwellers' elders and I, by which I mean I was present while a bunch of old men talked about me as if I wasn't there. It was several minutes before I realized what I'd assumed was a statue was actually another living being. But I knew who it had to be. The Ocean Dwellers' champion. She was tall, dark, imposing, and she was staring directly at me the entire time. It was unsettling. Oh, Cordelia, what have you gotten yourself into? End entry.
Her name is Merga. I think.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah.
New entry,
The
Cordelia,
beast.
personal.
As she called
Subject,
it.
Yeah.
her name is Merga. Well, I know the champion's name. Merga. She told me, after telling me that if I was planning any Earth Dragon shenanigans, she'd take my head clean off. Apparently, the champion had the impression that my people were all schemers and liars. She based this on a sampling of everyone she had ever killed. Charming. Champion or not, I was not about to be intimidated. So I told her that if my people were as she generalized, then hers must be equally psychologically homogenous, meaning they were all as stupid as her. That earned me a glare before she stormed off. I win. Such a child. End entry.
I would say they're both kind of kids.
Children?
Yeah, children, stop fighting. Attack of the Saipao Hog. Okay.
I've seen that name somewhere before, I'm sure.
I feel like we have, yeah.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject,
Different clothes.
attack of the
Yeah.
Shopao Hog. I decided to take
Oh,
a wander to the
Shopao.
markets for some
Shopao.
fresh Shopao for my favorite stall. And who should be there ahead of me? The champion, of course. Apparently, my favorite stall was hers too. And of course, she had to have it all. She needs all the energy she can get. Oh, but she can spare just one Shopao. So she picks one out of her bag and lays it on top of my head. Then, with the biggest smirk on her face, she stalked off, and the market crowd parted for her in a frightened scurry. That woman! End entry.
Huh. Okay. I guess Merga got her own back.
Yeah, still children, it sounds like.
Yeah, both still acting like children. No place for a hero, the next one.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, no place for a hero. There was an attack by Earth Dragon forces on the beach today. The champion swooped in and simply destroyed the troops. It was ruthlessly efficient. Unfortunately, an ocean dweller child had been caught in the middle of the battle, and his cries summoned nearby adults, and they just stared. They saw the child in pain but refused to come any closer. The champion tried to comfort the child, but that only seemed to make his crying worse. Eventually, she left, and the adults rushed in. As the champion turned away, I could see the expressions of relief wash over their faces, and one of hurt flash over hers. End entry.
Revenge of the
show.
show pal. Revenge. Okay.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, revenge of the show pow. The champion was injured today, so despite her appearance, she isn't invincible after all. I stopped by the medical center as she was healing up. She was surprised to see me, and I said the feeling was mutual. Then I offered her a show pow. One show pow, out of a basket filled with show pow that I was lugging around for emphasis. I have never seen a flatter stare. She took it anyway and mumbled something that sounded halfway between a thanks and a curse. I was happy to reciprocate with my own charming banter, and she could do nothing but glare at me from her bed. It was a fun afternoon. End entry.
Well, she knows how to get her revenge, I guess.
Yep. Flowers for Merga. Oh, so maybe they bud in friendship?
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, flowers for Merga. Unexpectedly, the champion has an interest in flowers. I was wearing a small white flower with a delightful scent in my hair, when Merga identified it as a Sampagita. It turns out that amongst the many things Merga was taught, horticulture had somehow been snuck in there as well. When I asked if she knew the name of more than one flower, she took immediate offense and dragged me to the nearest garden. She then started listing the names of the flowers there and their uses. I didn't have the heart to interrupt her. I've never seen her as happy as she was today. I like seeing her happy. End entry.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Our fight. Oh. Okay. We've gone from that to our fight.
It's fine, they're just edgy teenagers.
Yeah.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, our fight. I tried broaching the subject of peace to Merga again tonight. She wasn't happy to talk about it and tried to distract me. I pointed out that if she and I could get along, why couldn't our people as well? She said it was impossible, that I was one of the good ones. I stormed out. I was rather furious at that point, mostly at myself. Well, now I know what being on this side of that comparison feels like. Stupid Cordelia. Merga found me later with some freshly picked moonflowers in hand and an apology. She knew exactly what to do and say. Got me wrapped around her fingers. End entry.
Ooh. So
That didn't sound like much of a fight.
yeah, sounds like she would. But yeah, when she said when Merga brought up the you're one of the good ones, it was like, oh, reflection.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a war of attrition.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, a war of attrition. Merga got hurt again. She tried to hide it from me, act as if it were a scratch. But I can tell from the way she carries herself that moving about was more difficult than usual. I suggested relaxing on the beach and watching the sunset, and she agreed immediately. She knows I know. I can see she's tired. This war has taken its toll on all of us, but most especially on Merga. She can't keep going like this. I have to convince our leaders that this isn't the only way. End entry.
Sounds like it's in pursuit of peace. Okay, cool.
New entry. Cordelia, personal. Subject, in pursuit of peace. I've done it! I've convinced the elders of the Water Dragon Council to meet with the Magister in Shangtu, my old home. I think both sides expect some kind of duplicity, but I'm not worried. Merga will be with us to provide protection. If anything were to happen to us, she would cut through the country's troops like a hot knife through butter. And I think everyone is well aware of that. I have to go now. The caravan is leaving. Whatever happens next, I hope to free Merga of her role as the Ocean Dwellers champion. It won't be an easy road, but nothing worth doing is. End entry.
Okay, and then we got the last one, which is Lord Brevin.
3 years have passed since the invasion that almost destroyed our world of Avalis. Brevin, the intergalactic warlord, had planned to steal the Kingdom Stone, source of energy for all our world's technology. With the help of Lilac, the Water Dragon warrior, and her friends, we drove back our alien attackers. But the scars of war remain. The Kingdom Stone has been shattered, its fragments scattered into the very air around us. Remnants of the alien attack force haunt us still, striking us at our most vulnerable, leaving us in a perpetual state of turmoil. The world of Avalis needs hope, but more than that, it needs heroes.
That's what happened in the first game, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think we saw that one because I think definitely 1 and 15 were available at the start.
Yeah.
So okay, so what happened at the meeting? I mean, we know Merga somehow ended up at the bottom of the ocean, sort of trapped with the and that it was connected to the Kingdom Stone. So, what happened at that meeting?
I guess we better go ask her.
Yeah. So
Ask her very nicely. Maybe she'll tell us.
Yep.
Maybe we won't need to fight her after all. No, that's not happening.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to fight her again. Okay.
Time travel.
Oh, look, it's showing a thing there before.
Or maybe it's not time traveling and we get to legit fight her again.
Yeah. Well, let's have a look, see what happens this time.
Merga! You should have run.
Let there be no more death today, Merga.
It looks like
This
we were time
planet
traveling.
should not have to suffer for the sins of my people.
Hollow words from a boy who grew up in a palace built on those sins.
I know that the Earth Dragons, my people, had enslaved your own. I know of the accidental test fire of Bakunawa's mining laser, killing thousands of water dragons in the blink of an eye. All these events and more were excised from history by Earth Dragon hands.
That's what Cordelia was talking about.
You think that a mere apology can erase our suffering?
No. And that is why I intend to bring this secret history to light. Tell the world what really happened, and venerate the Water Dragon's struggle against my people's tyranny. Everyone will know what the Earth Dragons have done. Please, let this world live.
To be remembered as slaves who rebelled against their masters and lost? Or the monsters that killed the world? What choice do I really have as the one final breath of the water dragons?
Wait, you don't have to...
Merga, no! Stop this! We are the last to suffer under the yoke of the Earth Dragons. This ends here. Your suffering will be a
Oh,
masterpiece.
no more explanation yet.
Yeah.
Blue Moon!
See if you can remember all these, huh?
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
Well, that's one hit.
Yep.
But you got our first form down without a single death yet.
Oh boy.
One more time!
Right now. Oh, right.
Yeah, they don't loop the music very well.
Yeah. There we
Nice,
go.
second form down.
Thank you.
Super Moon!
Oh, this is the one I hate. Okay. my charge for this. Ah! Oh, I was trying to hit her.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Come on. She evaded. She's not meant to do that.
Yep.
Get her. There we go.
Nice.
Right. We can get her this time.
Yep.
Super moon!
Let's try it again with a
Yep.
full health bar.
Yep.
You think to stop me ever have?
Eclipse.
Cyclone!
I honestly forget the strategy for this one.
I'm not sure there is. Can be one. Because she just... I think it's like guess the... Like she spams that attack so much. It's impossible to...
Impossible to know where she's going.
Well, it's not so much impossible to know where she's gonna be, but like she's even using it there. Right. It's basically like a bit of luck, really, frankly.
Well, that was a nice little visual thing there. Oh yeah! There we go.
There we go. Okay, now it's Earth.
Nice hit.
Oh.
She's actually half dead.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm gonna go now.
There we go. Oh, definitely worth right now. We almost did that.
Yeah.
We won.
Yeah. Oh.
Last phase left
Yep. Oh my.
there. Hi, Asco. Hi, Serpentine.
Yep.
Hi, Funky Music.
Yep.
Hi, Bert.
She is
Hi, Merga
gone.
just stopped being a brat and is now just having a fight with us. feels more one-on-one this phase, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that. Hey, that's cheating. I can't do that. I forget this one.
It's this one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like what you did there.
Thank you.
Oh, so close. Come on. Oh,
Yes! Gotcha.
Alright. What you got in store for us now?
To believe!
Yeah.
I wanted to see you for what water dragons were meant to be! But our past, our history, they're nothing but chains, and we are choking on them! We might be the last of our kind, but that's not all that defines us! We are the people we help, the friends we make, the love we share, and the world we leave behind. That's who we are. Who we can be. But only if we decide. No! The Earth Dragons must suffer! The Water Dragons will have justice! I will have my revenge!
Parameters met. Initiating playback.
Ooh.
Oh, it's Pangu that does something different.
Hello again, love. I pray that you'll hear these words somehow, because I know that this isn't all we'd hoped for, and I'm so sorry. Marie, I wish I could be there with you right now. We had but I hope that no matter what happens, you'll find your own happiness.
No, there has to be more. There has to be something else. Play it again! Bring her back! Bring her back! Please. Please, I just want to see her one more time. Please.
Merga, all of this? Is this what she would have wanted for you?
Syntax! I thought we blasted her off the ship along with Serpentine.
Code Black version 2 initiated.
Wait, what?
Serpentine is the extra boss?
Harvesting to commence as scheduled.
Something's coming this way! How many times are we gonna have to save the moon before it stays safe?
I can't believe Serpentine is the extra boss!
Let us put a stop to this.
I think it's Syntax. I think it's operating on its own.
I have much to think about.
I think Syntax is.
Maybe it's just Syntax on its own. Oh man, she's not coming with us?
Oh. Ooh, see. I got a
What happened to the
Right.
old team up with the enemy for the extra
Yeah.
boss?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh. Oh, here we go. Got another level. Weapons core.
Well,
Okay.
I think that about does it for this episode.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it there. So join us for the final fight at the weapons core in the next part. Bye.
Bye.